This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
We're Ben and Emily, and we usually live and travel full-time on our narrowboats. Recently, we converted an ex-ambulance into a camper and hit the road for a month-long trip to Italy. Travelling this way is different to what we've been used to on the narrowboat, and this week ends up as a combination of small disasters.
Is this the wrong stop?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how far out are we?
Bad news, we can't get there. We can't have everything getting wet all the time. Not cool. Join us for our road trip to Italy. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Greetings from Strasbourg.
Hey there.
We're going to go and have an explore. It's getting on a bit because we used the shower in the van for the first time today and it took about 3 hours to try and figure it out. We had to set it up and stuff. So yeah, it's about a 15-minute walk to the tram. And then, I think, did you say like 20 minutes? On the tram into Strasbourg, and it's raining.
And we're taking our recycling for a walk as well.
Got recycling, having a nice time.
There's that power.
This is here. So do we know where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh good, because I don't. Should we just get on and pay? We don't know how to pay. There was no ticket thing.
So we're on the tram. It's going to take half an hour for us to get to the city centre.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, it's going at some speed.
Get a bit of a tour, but we still haven't paid and we still don't know how to. There wasn't a ticket selling thing, so we're just going to see how it goes. Maybe we can pay when we get there. We realise now where the van is, that's in Germany, and now we've crossed the river, we're now in France. We forgot that. We did see that on the map earlier, but we forgot.
One side of the Rhine and then the other side of the Rhine. Okay, we're off the tram.
We got off at a really random spot.
Only took like 15 minutes though, it wasn't half an hour.
We're going to try finding some food quite soon though.
Oh, there's a market up.
What shall we eat? I'm hungry. We don't know how long we're going to be here because obviously we're trying to get to Italy, so this is like a flying visit. We want to see the prettiest bits.
Yeah, sometimes I like walking around and you sort of magnetise to the bit that you like.
Yeah.
That's what happens to me often.
I think we need to dry the lens.
Really?
So we found somewhere super quiet to just have a little bit of a sit down, use some Wi-Fi, do a bit of work, contact some friends and family, let them know how we're doing. So the problem with public Wi-Fi is that you're putting yourself at risk from hackers, identity thieves, viruses, all that kind of thing. So when we're traveling, it's really important that we use Surfshark VPN, whether it's in a service station, cafe, anywhere that we use public Wi-Fi. A VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. So once you've downloaded Surfshark onto all of your devices, it establishes a secure internet connection, keeping all of your online data and personal information super safe. So you don't have to worry about all those hackers, viruses and all that bad stuff. The security that Surfshark gives us is really important, but it actually has a couple of other really handy features that comes with having a virtual location. So you can pick any country on the list within Surfshark and basically tell the internet that you're in another country. We're obviously in France, but we tell the internet that we're in the UK. This means that we can have access to everything that we would normally have access to when we're back home. It's really cool as well, because if we wanted to watch one of our favourite shows on like Netflix or BBC iPlayer, we can tell them that we're in the UK and have access to all those shows that we like to watch. Also, you can access more or different shows within like Netflix, for example, by pretending you're in a different country. So you could pretend you're in America or Germany, something like that, and see if there's different shows available on Netflix that way. So if you're traveling to countries where they block certain sites, such as social media, you can change your virtual location to a country where they allow those sites. Surfshark are offering our viewers 3 extra months free if you use our code Ben and Emily. We'll put the link in the description below, And they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Definitely go check them out. Everybody should be using a VPN to keep their online data safe and secure. It's really important these days. Get yourself Surfshark VPN and yeah, keep all your devices safe. Let's get back to a tour around Strasbourg.
A lot of bikes here.
Looks like
I had to jump out the way of a couple already. So we've come into this place that seems really cool. We've ordered a beer, hot chocolate. We're going to get some cheese. A cheese plate or something.
So we've got tapenade, mozzarella croquette things, and a plate of cheese. That was great in there.
Oh yeah, wow.
Really liked it. Ah, we are here. Okay.
Petit France, the old area.
Should we just keep going?
Let's go
this
where
way?
the house with the faces and the guitars are. Petit France is an area of Strasbourg that's very beautiful, with buildings by the canal and pretty little bridges. We love the atmosphere of this area, even though it was quiet. The old restaurants overlooking the water and impressive historic towers were all very beautiful.
What do you think to Strasbourg at night then, Benny?
Love it. I hoped it would be good at night. I was not disappointed.
Yeah, they've lit it up real nice, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, you get to see a city in a whole different way at night.
Benny!
Right, let's get walking that way.
Was this the wrong stop?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how far out are we?
We're just one stop off, alright?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
After an extra 20 minutes walk, we made it back to the van and to bed. Next morning, we left Strasbourg. We would have loved to stay longer, but this trip is about seeing Italy. We'll definitely be back one day to spend more time here. We took the autobahn through Germany and started to see mountains and some snow.
Happy with the choices that I made.
We drove all day into the evening until we stopped in a town in Germany near the border of Austria called Füssen.
That was a long drive.
While Emily is editing last week's video, or whichever week, the time confuses me, I'm going to have a wander around. This is like a little bit of a woodland walk into Füssen. Well, it certainly has a mountainous feel here. There's a lot of lovely buildings and it's It's very tidy. There's also a lot of traditional Bavarian clothing shops. A lot of wool for sale. I can totally get why. I'm quite tempted by the hats and the lederhosen. Probably got enough clothes. It's flipping Woolworths. I've made it to the river and wow, it's so clear. Can you see how clear that is? That is amazing. Found this pretty nice food hall place and I got myself a coffee and a really nice looking sandwich. Well, I ordered Auf Deutsch and that was lovely. I also just nipped into that bakery to get me and Emily a pastry each because we're about to start driving again once I get back. So, best go find her. I am a little bit lost. I recognise this. It's this way. Got you 2 presents.
Oh my goodness, it's that!
There you go.
A beautiful log! It's really wet.
Big soggy log.
Thank
And I
you.
got you a pastry.
Oh,
Plum.
yes.
Plum. That's on it.
Huh?
A plum pastry.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Thank you, you're so romantic.
Ah,
Oh my goodness. I'm just going straight in.
pastry.
Thank you.
Oh, it's looking tidy in here.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, is it? Is it plum?
Yeah, I think
thought
so.
so. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it's plum.
That is a funny water bottle. Looks like it's been wearing a corset for far too long.
Good for. You can see why they've done it, though, can't you?
Yeah,
good for driving.
grip. Oh my god, that was disgusting. So you like Fusen then?
Yeah, it's a nice town. Yeah, it reminds me of like Ambleside in the Lake District, I guess.
We've driven all this way.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, it's like a lot of nice clothes shops with real like organic cotton and wool and Bavarian things. You don't get that in Ambleside. And it's very clean.
Did you get yourself a lederhosen?
I was tempted. They had a lot of discounted lederhosen shorts.
I think you could look good in that.
I didn't get it really. It's like, you know when you get a lot of like wedding shops or something? It was like,
No.
it was like occasion. Do you know, like occasion clothes?
Okay.
Like you don't, everybody wasn't just wearing them. It's like they're like purposefully traditional clothing shops. Although I did see these 3 lads all wearing like really traditional stuff.
Oh,
And they had
cool.
walking sticks and that.
Oh, nice.
Shall we hit the road
Let's
then?
go.
Right, off to Austria.
Let's do this. Things are about to get very scenic.
So this morning we are leaving Fusen, which is a town, maybe a city in Germany, right on the border with Austria. We came here because I knew of a place we could park up and we were just getting a bit tired last night and we wanted to have some time in the van just to chill out. So we are now on our way to Austria, which won't take long because it is literally on the border. But yeah, like Benny just said, it's about to get pretty scenic, I think. The other reason we didn't want to drive more last night was because we wanted to see these views in the daylight, and it has ended up being a very sunny day. So that was a good choice, I think. If any of you happen to know where Fusen is, it's right next to a place called Neuschwanstein Castle. It's a very, very cool castle. It kind of looks like the Disney castle. We're not going to go there this time, but I'm sure we're going to do a tour of Germany at some point and do the south in the Black Forest, all the castles and everything. So we'll do that another time. But right now, we just want to get to Italy because it is like day 4 or 5 and we're still not there. It's okay though, we're enjoying
Just
ourselves.
a quick peek into beyond what we perceive as possible. I know there lies another way.
It's actually pretty warm. just been outside in my shirt and the sun is very nice and warm. It's welcome.
And the air isn't cold, is it? It's not like icy, which you'd imagine it to be, considering there's still some snow around. What is going on there?
It's like the Reliant Robin, isn't it, backwards?
We've just stopped. Benny's had a shower at the services. Looks like it's lunchtime. And what's this? You're in your vest.
Yes, it's completely different temperature on this side of the hills.
Oh, what have we got?
I
Cheese.
don't know if we need to make a bit of
Cheese
room
and cheese and
for it.
salad. Excellent. Yep, I'm down with that.
I just had a shower, it was €3.50. It was very clean.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
good. That's nice.
It was hot, clean, high pressure.
Winner.
Very happy.
It's been so beautiful. I'm really, really glad we came this way. It's been very special, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been incredible. Even now as we speak in the service station, a large white mountain is staring at me.
The sharp obstacle.
Incredible.
Release what is dark. Lead yourself out. Survey the lands for what they are now. Dream on.
We are in Italy!
We're in Italy!
Hey! It's chilly in Italy. It's actually snowing very, very slightly.
O da Karte einführen. Ritirare il resto.
Where are you going?
We're just coming into Bolzano now. I think we're going to find somewhere to park for the night here. One thing we're realising is it's all very, very expensive here for parking. We obviously are going to try and find lots of free park-ups on this trip, but I don't know if it's just because it's still in the mountains, but there doesn't really seem to be many. It's pretty cool that it's like nestled in the bottom of all these mountains. That is a monster of a truck. Oh, look at this red one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be our space. Okay, we're in. This is where we are. Pretty good. Seems like quite a good spot.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it. I like all the different interesting vans that are here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, the van, here's a tip. We need to do the washing up.
That'll keep you busy.
That's your job today. So yeah, it doesn't take too long to tidy. I think Benny's going to make some dinner. What are we having?
If you're lucky,
What are we having?
some vegetables. Because we've been eating bread and cheese for too long now.
Is the oven working?
Yes, it's working.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
The Bolzano Blitz is almost ready. I think we've been travelling a lot. We've been eating at different times of the day. Sometimes meals that are quicker to make, which are often breaded goods or cheese-based goods. So tonight I'm giving us a good old bit of a wholesome Bolzano Blitz.
I'm so excited about having some
Never
proper
made it
food.
before, but
I've eaten so many bagels over the last 4
yeah,
days.
I know, bagels are fantastic when you have them once every couple of weeks or something, but every day it's just not right. It smells like it's burning a bit, but that's when the broccoli is just singeing. When it starts to singe, you get the flavour changes and it's really good. I just really want it to be here it is.
I am very excited. Thank you. Yes, vegetables. That is what we need. And cheese has made it onto the table. I see.
That's some leftover cheese from Strasbourg.
From our platter of cheese.
Still going
Didn't
strong.
quite eat it all. That was the strong one. This is delicious. Thank you so much, Benny.
So last night we found a place to park in Bolzano with a load of other campers, RVs and that sort of thing. And yeah, it felt nice and safe here. A bit noisy, but all good really. And today we've booked a campsite by Lake Garda, which is a really big, famous lake in the north of Italy. So in the next half an hour or so we're going to be setting off to drive there and check out this view that we woke up to today. This mountain is watching over us all. The top of it's in a cloud. Some kind of alarm's going off.
That's really creepy.
Let's not be UFOs. Not already. Not yet.
Okay, got you some treats. 100% Italian beer.
Oh, amazing.
Not even 1% non-Italian. I don't know, some blonde
It's not
thing.
95%.
Have you ever had a trunky?
I've never had a trunky, but I'd love to now today.
Basically, trunky is by Ferrero. So it's basically like a Ferrero Rocher in a bar.
Oh.
Another thing you probably
I
never
have to
had.
say, I'm not surprised they changed the name of it for England, because trunky, I mean, what does a trunky sound like? I don't know. It's a strange, that's a strange word.
But they don't have trunky in England.
That's what I mean. They don't even have that thing, do they?
And-
That's wrong. They should. Let's start a petition. Bring trunky to UK. I've not even tried it yet. It might be foul.
Dun, dun, dun. Pocket coffee.
Oh, not these.
Have you had them before?
Yeah, you got me them last time. We ate them. Do you eat them or do you drink them?
You eat them, but the ones you had last time are really old, so...
Yeah, you got them and you're like, actually, these are disgusting.
I got some bready items. I got quite a lot of bready items. I thought we should
Oh yeah.
try a
cool.
flipping...
Should we pop it in the front? Right.
It's a funny shop in there. It's kind of like...
Oh, that bread looks amazing.
It looks like it's going to be really rubbish, and then they've got like washing machines and like loads of organic and nice
I
things.
saw the washing machines through the window. I was like, is that a laundrette? Thanks for getting some great things.
That's alright.
And you even got some primitive. Yeah.
€4, and that was the most expensive one. Okay, let's get to the lake, shall we? Let's go to our campsite.
Yes. So we have left Bolzano and we're on our way to Lake Garda.
It's time to have a trunky. You want a trunky?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just like, I guess it's a bit like a Kinder Bueno.
Ah.
But like Ferrero Rocher inside.
Heck yeah.
So good. I love these. There's some real treats in here. Got some local cheese. As we arrived at Lake Garda, we were met by a policeman and were told that the road was closed. There was no way to get to our campsite from this side. Bad news. We can't get there because it's closed. We're here. That's where we're trying to get to. So we've got to go all the way round the lake to get there. Just that bit is 37 kilometres, so that's going to be like 100 kilometres round
It's
trip.
150 miles to go round the lake.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
I was reading
insane.
about it. Oh, no.
We're not going to get there
We've
till
booked
like
this place,
late.
so we've paid for it already. Wicked, we've picked the one place where the road's shut. That's our day.
Okay. We just wanted to have a couple of days at this campsite just to chill out because we've been driving so much to get to Italy. I guess it's no different if we went up that way, would it be? It's the same
It looks
difference, isn't
mental
it?
going that way.
We'll check back in when we know what we're doing. Okay, we have decided to go to the campsite, so it's going to be a long old drive round the other side. Benny's seen that it's about 100 odd miles, which is going to take us at least 2 hours, but we've already paid for it. We can't get a refund. It says something else is closed. So we can't get a refund, and it was about 60 euros because it's right next to Lake Garda, so we're going to just go for it. And we're going to enjoy the drive around the lake. I'm sure we're going to have some amazing sights. So
We've paid for 2 nights.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad price at all, really.
yeah,
It's like £27 a night or something.
for where it is, it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, which way am I going? Straight
Straight
over. It's actually a really nice route. That took a long time to find anywhere to stop.
Yeah.
And what are we? Not even a third of the way.
Good thing it's beautiful.
Check out the view. That's it. Pretty cool.
And a bit of bird watching for free as well. Seagulls there.
They're not called seagulls if they aren't near the sea.
Lake gulls. Lake.
Thank you. That looks amazing. Wow, lunch with a view. Is this an okay spot for you for lunch?
We are nearing the campsite now. It's almost going dark,
We're only 10 minutes away.
and we didn't quite realise that the campsite is up an incredibly windy and narrow road. So that's what we're doing at the minute, and there's traffic coming. There's a fire engine.
Okay.
But we've seen narrower roads in this. It's not actually that bad. There'll be a few cars.
Just look at how close I am to this rock. Okay. Hopefully nothing else is coming, because I'm going.
Giglio.
Right, which one is it?
I don't know.
We're here. It was quite windy, but we're here, and I think it's going to be really worth it. I can't wait to see the view in the morning. You can kind of see the lake a bit. You can see all the lights around the outside, and it just looks really beautiful.
Yeah. We're on a terrace,
Really
and there's
high
the
up.
lake. We'll be able to see it better in the morning.
The next day it rained heavily and we spent most of it in a cloud. We had a great rest, did some laundry, had showers and got some work done.
You like it here, Benny?
I love worth it here. Well, I was telling Emily before, this is by far the best view that I've ever had at a campsite. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
Next morning it was bright and sunny and most of the clouds had cleared, but we found a bit of a nasty surprise under our bed. This is our current van state. Everything's everywhere. So yeah, unfortunately we've got quite a lot of wet clothes that were in a bag at the back. We're convinced it's not a leak, it's definitely condensation, and we've just checked the back door and it is insulated. But I think some of the bits, some of the pillory bits might not be. And it is very, very cold back there when it's been cold. So yeah, I think we might need to carpet them or something because we can't have everything getting wet all the time. Not cool. It's really nice here. It comes with like your own table and chairs. You're in your own little sort of cordoned off area. Super private and yeah, it's great.
It was time for us to go, so we filled our water and headed back down the windy road. We were aiming for a special little town on Lake Garda called Sirmione. It's a 4-kilometre peninsula that juts right out into the lake. It was an amazing day and we really enjoyed the drive. So we actually decided to take a stop. It's a really pretty peninsula that enters into the lake called Sirmione. It's got a castle right at the end. It's supposed to be really beautiful and it's a gorgeous day, so we thought instead of driving for 3 hours in the middle of the day, why don't we enjoy the sunshine and enjoy the lake a little bit more before we go.
What's going on there, Benny? Pretty here, isn't it?
I'm a bit in shock.
Very nice.
It's breathtaking.
So we're really on the peninsula. You can see there's the lake over there and then there's more lake around there. Okay, it's time for an ice cream. It's the first gelateria we've seen. We're going in.
The race against time begins. I got caramel and tiramisu.
And I got batcho, which is like a chocolatey one, and pistachio. Oh, can't wait.
You can taste the, is it rum?
Yeah,
What
and
is
the
it?
tiramisu, yeah. It's going at some speed. Been eating this ice cream for about 25 minutes. It's still going. It's massive.
That's a small one.
I think we should have shared it, Benny. That was a small one.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this duck hassle going on.
Duck castle.
Now, first Italian ice cream.
Yep.
The whole thing just crumbled. Ducks and palm trees. Never pictured them together until now.
How are you feeling?
A little bit sick, but also victorious for defeating that ice cream.
There's a lot of ice cream.
And got a pine cone in my pocket
Why?
because it's good.
So, everything okay? So we didn't make it quite to the end of the peninsula, but we really need to head back now because the parking's about to run out.
It's quite a lot further than we thought.
Yeah.
We didn't really know what to expect. Just heard a little bit about it from the internet. I thought it would be worth stopping off at, and wow, it's incredible.
It really is amazing. Yeah, I can imagine if you had like all day, it'd be really good
Yeah,
here.
you could explore it for hours.
And eat lots of pizzas and lots of ice cream. And I can't believe how many ice creams I saw that were the same size as the people who was eating them's head.
Yes.
That's
That's only
insane.
medium.
Right, should we head back to the van because we've got half an hour to walk quite far.
Let's go. So glad we stopped there.
Yeah, it's totally worth it. So if you happen to be near Lake Garda on a trip or whatever, definitely worth coming to see Sirmione. This week has definitely had its ups and downs, a few mishaps. Things didn't quite go to plan, but it all ended up okay in the end. I think we just saw more of Lake Garda than we ever thought we were going to. That is for sure.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed our scenic drive to Italy in this episode. Remember to check out Surfshark, we'll put the link in the description for you. Join us next week for an accidental trip to Venice as we settle into van life in Italy. See you next week, bye!